Welcome to the Salem Community Library Storytime. I am Miss Corinne, and I'm here to read you stories about snowmen. My first thing we're going to start with is a little song or poem, okay? Okay, so there once was a snowman, snowman, snowman. Once there was a snowman who was tall, tall, tall. So can you stretch yourself tall? Like you're really super tall? All right. Then the sun, it melted, melted, melted. Then the sun, it melted. Small, small, small. So now from being really tall, bring yourself down to a little ball like you're small. And hopefully our little snowman got out of the sun before he melted away. All right, so I'm going to read you the first book is The Biggest, Best Snowman. There it is right there by Marjorie Collier and illustrated by Will Hillenbrand. Okay, illustrated is the person who does the pictures. So see, this is kind of a light book, so it's not showing up as well. But this is Little Nell. How big do you think this snowman's going to be, huh? So look at this big house, okay? Little Nell lived with Big Mama, Big Sarah, and Big Lizzie in a big house in a big snowy woods. See all the snow around there. There they are. There's Big Mama, Big Sarah, and Big Lizzie, and Little Nell. She's very tiny compared to them. Big Mama, Big Sarah, and Big Lizzie had big, blustery voices. That means they were really loud. They had big, talky friends. They had big, loud parties. When Little Nell asked, "Can I help?" Big Mama, Big Sarah, and Big Lizzie shook their heads. "No, you can't," they said. "You are too small." "Yes, I can," said Little Nell. And "No, I'm not." "No, you can't," they said. And "Yes, you are." There's the snow. Okay, there's Little Nell right in the tree hole. So Little Nell would go into the big snowy woods and she would sit and watch the snow fall from the sky. She would walk under the bare branched trees. See? There's no leaves, so they're all bare. And she would play with her friends Reindeer, Hare, and Bear Cub. There they are. There's Reindeer, here's Hare, Bear Cub, and Little Nell. They are all sitting. Here's Hare. One day, Bear Cub asked Little Nell, "Can you show us how to make a snowman?" "No, I can't," said Little Nell. "I'm too small." "Yes, you can," said the animals, "and no, you're not." "But I'm too small," said Little Nell. "My family won't let me do anything." "I could never make a snowman." "Then how do you know until you try?" asked Bear Cub. "We will help you." Little Nell sighed. "Well, maybe," she said. Little Nell got down on her knees and she patted and matted and batted the snow into a tiny ball. There she is, right there. See the little snowball? She rolled it and rolled it and rolled it to Reindeer. And then Reindeer, here's Little Nell, and there's Reindeer, and he nudged it and nudged it and nudged it to Hare. Here's Hare. Hare kicked it and kicked it and kicked it to Bear Cub. See, now Bear Cub has it. And Bear Cub rolled it and rolled it and rolled it until it stopped. Thud. By the edge of a big icy pond. Now what? Asked Reindeer. The snowman needs a middle, said Little Nell. How do we do that? Asked Hare, and Little Nell bit her lip. Thinking. She got down on her knees and she patted and matted and batted until another tiny snowball. And she rolled it and rolled it to Reindeer. Reindeer nudged it and nudged it to Hare. And Hare kicked it and kicked it to Bear Cub. Bear Cub rolled it and rolled it until thud. It came to a stop and he pushed it on top of the other snowball. See? There he is. Now what? He asked. It needs a head, cried Little Nell, and she patted and matted and batted another tiny snowball. Then she rolled it to Reindeer, Reindeer nudged it to Hare, Hare kicked it to Bear Cub, and Bear Cub stuck it on top of the other snowballs. There he is. Little Nell and the animals stood back and looked at their snowman. Something's missing, said Hare. The face, said Little Nell. How do we do that? Asked the animals. I think we will need help, said Little Nell, and she whistled for the birds to come. Crow, Cardinal, and Sparrow flew down from the trees. Could you make a face for the snowman? She asked. Crow fetched 2 pieces of bark for the eyes. See, there they are. There's 2 pieces of bark. Cardinal found an old pink sock for the nose. See, there's Cardinal and there's a pink sock. And Sparrow brought raisins for the mouth. See, you see the tiny little raisins. And there's Sparrow right there, putting them on. Little Nell handed her green scarf to the birds. They wound it and wound it and wound it around the snowman's neck. Then they added 2 sticks for the arms. Here's 1 stick right here. The snowman was finally finished. Little Nell and the animals gazed up at their creation. Wow, said the animals. Wow, said Little Nell. It was almost lunchtime. Little Nell said goodbye to her friends. She walked home through the big snowy woods. There she is walking home. Big Mama, Big Sarah, and Big Lizzie were waiting for her. Where have you been? They asked in their big, blustery voices. I was building a great big snowman, answered Little Nell. How could someone as little as you build a great big snowman? Asked Big Lizzie. Come and see, said Little Nell. So Big Mama, Big Sarah, and Big Lizzie followed Little Nell through the big snowy woods for the snowman. See, here they are, and there's Little Nell. As they looked up, their mouths dropped open, and their arms slumped to their side. Here they are, see? Their arms are just hanging there, and their mouths, if you can see that, is wide open for all 3 of them. Wow, they said. You built that? Yes, I did, said Little Nell, with the help of my friends. That is the biggest, best snowman that ever would, said Big Mama. Yes, it is, said little Nell, with a huge smile on her face. She's so proud of herself for doing that. Will you come and help us make a big, yummy lunch? Asked Big Sarah. No, she can't, said Big Lizzie. She is still too small. Yes, I can, said little Nell. And no, I'm not. Yes, you can, said Big Mama. And yes, you will. So Big Mama gave little Nell a big sloppy kiss, smooch. And Big Sarah gave little Nell a big squeezy hug, ooch. And Big Lizzie stuck her big nose in the air. There she is. Little Nell's friends lifted her to the top of the snowman. Hooray! So there we go. I'm only going to read one story today so I don't run out of time, but I wanted to thank all of you for joining me today, and it was great reading a story for you. Also, please check out, we have a lot of snowman books and winter books, and right now we have out a lot of Thanksgiving books and Christmas books that we're all putting out. So if you want to go ahead and take some more books out. Thank you for joining me today. Bye-bye.